This is the Viva Eden Lago 4-star hotel in Alcudia, where we're staying for the next 10 days. This is our review of the hotel. We stayed here in May this year also. This is the main hotel that I'm showing you. Reception is there. And just across the road from reception, you can see these buildings across the road, that annex there, and this annex here are also owned by the hotel. And in fact, when we stayed here in May, when we cycled on that occasion, where the lady is in the pink t-shirt, that was our room on that occasion. We arrived here about half an hour ago. It's now 2:20 p.m. local time. The room's not available to check into until 3 p.m. so we've got a short while to potter about before we can get in there. So I've started the review. And it's actually that same annex we're staying again, albeit on this occasion on the top floor, which is what we wanted. And you can see immediately in front of the block where we're staying, there is a small car park where if you rent a car, whether you're staying in the annex or the main hotel itself, you can park your hire car here. One of the big attractions of this hotel for us as cyclists is that cycle storage here is completely free. There isn't a separate fee to pay to store your bike for the time that you're here, which is common practice in a lot of other places. And when you're looking to keep costs down, that's a big plus. I'm going to show you the cycle storage area now. The cycle storage area is through those glass doors. It's the ground floor of the annex building immediately in front of the hotel. Entry is afforded by a key card, which all guests are given. You can see this small box, black box on the side of the door. So key card, doors open, and in we go. Security here is pretty good as well. The inside is covered by CCTV, and there is a metal shutter up in here, which from 7 p.m. till 7 a.m. daily is rolled down, and access to where your bikes are stored is restricted. Let's go inside and take a look. Quite dark inside, but some automatic lights should flick on, and you can see bike storage such as what we have here. The bikes are secured to the wall with steel cables and padlocks. So there's the first row that we've just come in. There is a second row, quite quiet at the moment, not many bikes here. And there is a third row at the very back, left and right. And lo and behold, there's our two bike boxes there. We haven't yet built the bikes. We're waiting for the room to become available, and then we can unpack properly. And we'll either unpack and build the bikes today, or we'll do that job tomorrow. Some of the bits and bobs that are available for cyclists to use here is obviously a floor pump, you can see down there. There's some Allen keys and a spanner tied to the wall there with some steel wires. Water is provided for the use of cyclists free on a daily basis, and also on a daily basis the staffs fetch in a little bit of fruit or sandwiches, and there are sandwiches there today, some green apples, and whatever is in this. Dates by the look of them, dried dates. Just as you go out and you approach the entrance stroke exit doors, you have this room on your left here, which if I take you inside, you'll see this is a laundry room iron and ironing board, which I don't think come in the rooms as standard. And I think these were installed when we were last here in May. Washer and dryer machines for rent. So if you've got plenty of washing and drying that you need to do whilst you're here, very handy. As you exit the bike storage area, you can see a bike stand in front of us. And as we turn right, this is the bike wash area. You can see the 4 bars on top of that area there, a drain down there, water hose, washing materials in there. So all in all, the bike facilities here at this hotel, if you're an enthusiastic cyclist, are pretty good. I've stayed twice at a hotel not too far from here, around the corner, the Hotel Del Rey Mediterranean. And whilst I'm here on the island for the next 10 days, I'm going to go around to that hotel and do a little review on the bike facilities there to give a comparison. But there, they charge you, can't remember what the daily rate is, but it works out, you know, considerably more expensive than what you pay here. The fact that the storage facilities here are free and you've got the security that you have, in my book, is pretty good, and is one of the reasons why it brought us back to this hotel a second time this year.
Okay, just arriving at block 6 of Viva Eden Lago, and this time we've got a room upstairs, room 622. Let's have a little peek inside. Oh, nice. Walking in to room 622, block 6, Eden Lago. That's the door slamming. Okay, so here's the kitchen area, and it's a microwave. Up there you've got a kettle and pots, or coffee machine if you wish. Cups, plates, wine glasses. I always bring mugs with us because in the morning that size coffee is not going to do it for me. Has washing up liquid provided, fridge with a little freezer on the top, which is actually pretty good if I recall from last time. This is where the bin is, and here you've got cooking utensils, toaster and other bits in there. Okay, as you walk in you've got table and chairs to eat or to edit or to play cards or whatever floats your boat. Lounge area, comfy enough sofa that does pull out into a bed, so this apartment will sleep 4. Good sized TV, little sort of dressing table with stools. Out here, nice big French, well, patio doors, and here's our view into the car park. Tables and chairs to sit out. Now, not everybody would like a view of the car park, but what we like and why we ask to even come here is that just down there around the corner by that palm tree is where the cycling garage is. So it's really handy to just get down, back into if you forget something in the morning or whenever you're going to go out on your ride. Back here into the room has a net like that. Stop the mozzies out. Keep the mozzies out. Right, going through. It's got a nice big storage wardrobe here. Place to hang stuff, store your bags. All the doors slam, by the way. It's driver's potty first time, we got used to it. Bathroom, sinks, loo, good shower, good water pressure in the shower as well. Shower gel provided. And then going through to the bedroom, nice big bed. View again is to the car park. And there we go. Side lights, you can charge your phones by the side of the bed there. Big wardrobe here and a safe. Have to pay, I think it's €3.50 for the safe per day. Nice big wardrobe. We've just thrown our hand luggage in here, and someone has just come through with our cases, so had a little look around whilst it's tidy and before we start to unpack all our stuff. There he is.
Hola.
Ready for a coffee
And a sleep.
and sleep. Right, to bring all the stuff in. Now last time we brought the bike boxes up because we didn't want to leave them in the garage because they weren't locked up, and there is room to store them, but it's nice to see it. It's quite a spacious room really, isn't it?
Now, as you can see here, obviously the hotel rent bikes, but these aren't bikes for the serious cyclist. These are hobby bikes, bikes back into into town, fun things to do with the family. Bikes with child seats on the back as well. One point I wanted to make about this hotel is how well it's centrally located. You can just see the hotel there, the reception, and if we turn around and we look up that way, you go straight across the main road, you're right on the beach. Now as we're walking up this road to the beach, we're going to stop on the main road itself, and if we look left, that's the direction I'm going to walk, and we come to the Eroski supermarket, which is just up the road. So here we are standing on the junction that I mentioned. You can see the hotel there in the distance, and if I pan the camera around, you'll see the junction that I mentioned. There's the main road. If you look straight across the road down there where the scooter's just passing, you're right on the beach, and if we turn left up in this direction towards Alcudia, which is where we're now going to walk, we'll come shortly to the Eroski Hotel. As we're walking up towards the supermarket, just on the right hand side of the road, you can see a Repsol fuel station. So if you rent a car or a moped on the island whilst you're staying at this hotel, you haven't got far to travel in order to get fuel. And after a walk of just a few minutes from the hotel, we arrive at the supermarket. You can see it's situated near to a couple of shops, including a bakery where you can buy coffee and pastries there, and that's where the Eroski supermarket is. There is car parking here, as you can see. If you hire an electric car whilst you're staying at this hotel, there is an electric charge point here at this supermarket. You can just see it there. And as it's just been pointed out to me,
there is also a lift. They're very hard to find.
And an ATM just outside the supermarket as well. So you enter inside, and the supermarket is just on the left here, and on the right you have a cafeteria. As you come out of the hotel and turn left, we're heading towards the tennis courts that you can see in front of you. These are courts owned by the hotel. There are also tennis courts to the right of the hotel. As you come out of the main entrance door, those are not owned by the hotel. Also over here in this direction, apparently there is mini golf and an indoor gym, which I'm going to go and show you now. So, having turned left at the hotel and left again and walking towards the big lake that you can see in front of you, you'll see this sign, Gym and Sports. And if you turn right in here and follow the red path to the left of this building, I think, past the table tennis tables, the hotel gym is down in this direction. Yes. Just through these doors here. I don't think entry's on keycard access, but this is the gym. Wooden bars on the wall remind me of school. Free weights, benches, rowing machines, running treadmills, if that's your thing. An elliptical machine, I think. A cycle spinning machine. It's been a long time since I've been on one of those. Heavy weights. Some kind of stepper. Leg machines, back machines. Kettlebells. And you can see out through the window, tennis courts are over that way. It looks like crazy golf might be down here. Let's go and take a look. Yes. Very basic crazy golf, but it might keep the young ones occupied for a while. At the back of the gym. And while we're here, I might take you over and show you the view of this lake. I don't want to stay here too long though. Don't want the mozzies to get me. But that is a very pleasant view. Walking out from the fitness studio stroke gym area, side of the hotel ahead of us, if we turn left here, and I'm guessing left again, we'll get to the tennis courts. Let's go and have a look. And above the gate there is a sign. It's in Spanish obviously, but something like telephone number for reservations, 2 telephone numbers, and then a thank you. And tennis courts. 1, 2, at least 3 that I can see. Floodlit, so presumably you can still play when the sun goes down. Let's return to the hotel via the rear entrance, which is just through this little cut ahead that you can see. This will take us to the pool area at the back of the hotel, and then we'll walk through there and through the lobby. People across the way eating their evening meal outside. Bar area to my left. Entertainment stage over there to the left as well. That's the all-inclusive corner in there. As I said, the entertainment stage. And then this door here will lead us back into the lobby. Just on my right is the luggage room. When you arrive, if your room isn't ready, you can't check in at that time. That's where you'll dump your luggage and straight out to the front of the hotel. There we have it at the front of the hotel again. So the tennis courts that you can see to the right over yonder, and nothing to do with the hotel.